when you log in, okay, you log in with your Google. Here is Gem. Gem is it means agent, and this one Storybook. I think all of you know about Storybook, and then you just click this, and then a story can be created. Okay, so like you can create. I create all kinds of story. Just let me show you. So you just give a simple prompt like write a story for so and so for Thanksgiving, because this week is Thanksgiving. And after the Gem help you create a story, you can listen to the story like this.
The steady hand of gratitude. Wayne was having one of those weeks.
And then we can change to male by listening to the story.
Wayne was having one of those weeks. His school bag felt heavier than usual, stuffed with textbooks, his geometry.
And then you can just share the storybook with all of your participants. And so here is the purpose of story writing, right? But today our topic is writing. So you can create your own using the prompt that I share with you. Let's go back to the Gem again. And you can even like turn your process, your writing process with the agent into dynamic view. So we are going to learn this step by step by creating your own Gem. So on the Gem, okay, you click Gem and you click New Gem, and you can create your own agent because today's topic is writing. So you put the name of the Gem, like the one we use is called Storybook. Then what's the title of your course? Academic writing?
Composition 1.
Composition 1. Okay, something like that, or super composition class, something like that. So you have your super agent, and you describe the detail. Okay, learned how to write correctly. Okay, so this is the description of your Gem and instruction. So I have already shared with you the prompt, like 3 columns, and then after the 3 columns, explain to me my weakness. So this will be the procedure. You put them all together. So you never need to type those prompts again. You just put your essay there. Then you get 3 columns. You get the transition word. You get the skeleton sentence. So it's very handy. Okay, so now let me just show you. This is the detail. This is the detail for like cause effect essay. Okay, so let me just put this here. Okay, so this is for me to create the details for my students, but I would suggest you yourself to create your own super composition agent, because only you yourself know your weakness and you know how to help yourself. So we are using the chatbot. We call chatbot, we call agent, we call Gem. It's all the same. We use this tool to help us to improve our writing. So you can write this by yourself, and then after you write this, you just click save. Then the agent is ready. So it can be just done in 5 minutes, but it can help you on daily basis to improve different aspects of your writing. So it's much better than using ChatGPT. Because ChatGPT also have agent, but you need to pay for that part. But for Gemini, you don't need to pay; it's free. Okay, so now that's like overall go through the instruction, or you call it like a teaching procedure or learning procedure. It's the same. It's the same. You just give the instruction for AI to help you. So here I tell AI that you need to be the teaching agent to help me or help my student to learn cause effect essay. So stage 1, like writing the support sentence. So I asked this agent to help my student. My student falls between B1 and C1. So you give the specific level of yourself. like you are B1, you are C1 students, or just give specific level, proficiency level. So the example or the vocabulary it provides you will be C1 level. It wouldn't be A1 level. Okay, so this is important information to input. Help this particular student to write clear cause-effect essay that logically connect this, and this. Okay, and then I ask this gem to check my students, check if the student clearly describe all this. Okay, and make sure this is complete and convincing. So you do the same thing. Help me make sure this logic is logical, is convincing with reader perspective, and then give me feedback that match my C1 level. Okay, give me feedback just like the prompt that I provide you. Like give me feedback in 3 columns. So here, provide very specific format for the output. Okay, so see, this is similar to the one I show you. Like show the original text in column 1 and correct sentence in column 2. So here is similar. Explain what's wrong with my writing, all right? And quick label, like label which part I made mistake. I made mistake in title, in grammatical point, okay? And then like raise the awareness so we fix ourselves. It's not a good idea AI fix everything for you because you are learning. AI is learning. So detailed explanation is another important part. If you need Chinese help, just say, please provide the explanation in both language, because for Chinese, we just read it in 1 second. Then we pick up the key concept. So, but do not rely on it, because if you provide 2 versions, right, Chinese is just the scaffolding for us to comprehend the English explanation. So you need to know how to help yourself. And so for this way, like you have both explanation of our problem, and then because my students have different levels, so I give this instruction. Please give different instruction for different level of students, because their level are different. So the help that provide should be different. Okay, so with different suggestions for different level students. Okay, so this is common problem, like my student couldn't write clear thesis. So catch, I want my agent to catch their unclear thesis statement. So very clearly, I tell this agent for B1 students, use this example to help them raise their awareness. If my students are state level, help them combine the idea with more complex structure with another connecting sentence in the end. So you can see this sentence structure is much, much harder than B1 level, because for B1, they just have 2 ideas together. That's enough. Okay, and help them with the logic gap, because sometimes the reader and writer have different perspectives. Writer think I already make it clear, this is cause, this is effect, but reader couldn't understand the connection. So give me give me the reader perspective and tell me cause and effect are connected. This is very helpful because we aren't able to find our blind spots. Now we want our AI to help me with this particular weakness. The same thing, like I give very specific, like for B1 student fix this, for C1 student help fix the more complex sentence structure, and focus on the wrong vocabulary level. Like if they are C1 student, they use 2 simple words, try to remind them use more sophisticated words to describe their idea. Okay, so on and so forth. And that's for stage 1. For stage 2, research search guideline help them to find the evidence to support them. So here is the detail. Okay, so is it quite clear that you yourself can write this kind of detailed instruction to help you with your own writing? So after you write this for yourself for the entire semester. You save it here. You just save it. Okay. And then just click start chat. Okay, so let's try this, okay? Because I already have the essay from here. So let me copy this again. And we come back. Sorry, I need to find that agent. Where is it? Here. Yeah, here is the already, like I already saved it because I have the description. Okay. And so I can just paste this here. And then is it full? Yeah. So I got the result. Similar to the one I gave you, right? But now I have Chinese. I have Chinese suggestion that help me to quickly grasp the cause effect breakdown. Original one, and then you continue the same thing. Like here's a label for the correctness. So it's simple fix for the problem for my writing. Okay, and then stage 2, my student need to continue to consolidate their claim by doing so. Okay, so here is the output for the gem that we create to help ourselves. And we can even turn this into a website in a second because we can do this for our teaching, or we can have more practice. Okay, so we can say turn this into dynamic view for my own learning. And then tool, remember to choose Canvas and then click submit. Just wait a few seconds. Don't be scared. Don't be afraid of this coding because we don't need to learn the coding. We just want the end results of the interactive website for us to learn how to write. All right. So the web is like this website. It's already like you can just share the interactive website with yourself or with your students or with any target audience, and you can this is a website format. Okay, for example, I click share and I get the link, and then I click and see how it looks like in the website. Yeah, so now it's like essay and they are target level. And so they are different sections. So this is like new function from yesterday or the day before yesterday. You can turn any content into interactive web page just in a second. Okay, so this is like further your current writing and turn it into a practice or exercise for your own good. All right, so we need some time to absorb all this, right? Yeah.